Wagwan people. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done the Wagwan, I know. I decided to bring it back, and I decided to bring it back because, why not? Anyway, so I'm going to be doing WrestleMania 34 predictions, and here's the thing, I've been a WWE fan for a while, way back from the WWF days, in fact, but I believe, in fact, I know this is the first time I've made a WWE specific video. There's a few WWE fans in the village, I know, I see you, so, but yeah, I figured, WrestleMania's coming up, it's a big deal, so why not talk about it, and yeah, drop a few predictions on the event. So here we go. All right, so first up, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. I think Roman Reigns is going to win this match. Brock Lesnar is a great fighter. I would say he's not so much a great champion just because he defends the belt like once every 10 years. I mean, it's not that bad, I know, but it's very long between championship matches, and it ultimately, as good as he is, it does devalue the belt, in my opinion. Roman Reigns is a good wrestler. He's just very boring. So I feel like it doesn't really matter who wins. Either way, the belts. But anyway, I think Roman Reigns is going to win because it's just time for a change. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I think it's probably going to be the best match, or one of the best matches on the card, actually. AJ Styles and Shinsuke. They're both great wrestlers. I think it's going to be a lot of back and forths, a lot of near misses, a lot of almost taps outs and things like that. But I think in the end, when it's all said and done, Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be the new WWE champion. That's what I think. It should be a good match, one way or the other, but I think Shinsuke is going to take the win. Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Honestly, not really looking forward to this match that much. I feel like they haven't done a great job of building it up. I know they tried to link the whole thing in WrestleMania, was it 31 or 32, one of the previous WrestleManias, where they had that run-in with Ronda and Stephanie, but it just didn't seem to come across that well for me. So in the end, it's just, I guess it should be a decent match. I think Kurt Angle and Triple H will probably have some good spots in there. Ronda Rousey and Stephanie McMahon might have some decent spots in there as well. Ronda Rousey, we know what she could do in the UFC, but WWE's a different ball game. And I think it was Tommy Dreamer who pointed out. I think a few people noticed there, but Tommy Dreamer pointed out in a tweet where she gave Stephanie McMahon the Samoan drop, and it's like, yeah, that did not look right. So like I remember watching it like, yeah, that looked awkward, and he points out in a tweet that you need to have your arm in a different position. So we'll see what she can do in the WWE ring, but I think in the end, Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey are going to win this match. I don't think they're going to have Ronda Rousey lose her first WWE match, especially at WrestleMania. Specifically, I would say Ronda Rousey is going to pin Stephanie McMahon. But in the end, I don't think that's going to be all that interesting. Charlotte Flair versus Asuka for the Women's Smackdown Championship. And Charlotte's current champion. So I think this match is going to be another good match. I think, again, one of the best matches on the card. A lot of back and forths, a lot of near misses, a lot of near pins, near submissions. In the end, when it's all said and done, I think Asuka is going to be crowned the new champion. She's had an awesome run from NXT till now, 200 and something matches undefeated. I think that streak is going to continue, and I think that's going to continue for a while. She's going to have I think she's going to have a good run as champion before she finally loses her first match. But yeah, it's going to be a good match, I think. And Charlotte Flair is definitely no slouch, but I think in the end, Asuka's going to take the win. Alright, so Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This match I'm looking forward to, actually, because I think they did a good job of building it up. Not sure how much of that was accidents, because, Daniel Bryan being cleared to return to the ring. I'm assuming, though, that he was probably cleared to return to the ring long before they made that information public, and they just sort of planned it from there. That's what I'm guessing, anyway. But well, it doesn't matter. It turned out, it works out well in the end, and they had a good build up. So so Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens, and if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win, they get to get their jobs back. If they lose, they remain fired. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to get their jobs back. And by the way, it's this storyline fired, I know, but even still, I think they're going to get their jobs back, and I think they're going to have an interesting feud going forward with the Authority or SmackDown. So that should be a decent match. The Miz as champion, current Intercontinental champion, versus Seth Rollins and Finn Balor in a triple threat match. I like The Miz. I think The Miz is one of the best Intercontinental Championships going. As far as I'm concerned, he is the Intercontinental Championship, and I'd like to see him continue that. However, I don't think he's going to win. I think Seth Rollins is going to take this one. I think between Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. And by the way, I'm pretty sure Finn Balor's name gets pronounced wrong just like everywhere, but you know, it is what it is. I think, yeah, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor are going to have some good spots in there. They've had a feud before, and I think that's going to continue. And I think Seth Rollins is going to win. And possibly we'll see like a reignition of their feud as well, or reignition of sorts. They kind of reignited it a little bit already, actually, but a proper reignition of their feud, you know, with a belt on the line this time. So I think Seth Rollins is going to win that match. But as far as I'm concerned, Miz is always going to be champion. Randy Orton, current United States champion, versus Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev Day in a face-off 4-way match. I don't think it matters too much who wins this match, to be honest. I think Randy Orton is probably going to pick up the win. But yeah, I feel like this match is not that important. It hasn't been built up that well, in my opinion. I would like to see Jinder Mahal win, though. Here's the thing about Jinder Mahal is that he is kind of boring. In fact, he's very boring. But he's good at being boring. You know what I mean? He's good at being boring. He does that boring thing very well with the whole, you know, I'm the money name Maharaja. You know, he does it very well. And I like that. So I'd like to see him win the Intercontinental Championship and have a run with that. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think probably Randy Orton's going to pick up the win there. The Bar, current Raw Tag Team Champions, versus Braun Strowman and an unnamed partner. Honestly, I think it'd be more interesting to see who Braun Strowman's partner is, actually. He won the right to challenge for the Raw Tag Team Championships on his own, but now has to pick a partner. I'm guessing Bray Wyatt. Because Bray Wyatt doesn't have a match on the card, and I'm not sure if he's going to be in the Battle Royale. So I'm guessing Bray Wyatt, but it'd be interesting to see who his partner is. But in any case, I think the Bar, Sheamus, and Cesaro are going to pick up the win. I think whoever Braun Strowman's partner is, Braun Strowman's going to destroy some things. I think he's going to destroy some things and destroy some people. Something's getting destroyed in that match. But I think in the end, the Bar are going to keep the belts. Alexa Bliss, current Women's Raw Champion, versus Nia Jax. That should be a good match. I'm looking forward to it. I liked how they built it up, even though they didn't do much of a build-up. It was a good build-up in a short amount of time, with Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax being best friends, and then Alexa Bliss saying what she said that weren't very nice. Pissed off Nia Jax. I like that. It works out well. So I'm looking forward to that. And I think Nia Jax should win this match. If she doesn't win, I don't know what's going to happen with Nia Jax, because they haven't really done much with her character. You know, they've kind of built her up a little bit, and they didn't build her up a little bit. Then they pull her down, and she's bad guy, then she's not a bad guy, then she's chasing after Enzo, then she's not, it's just her character's kind of all over the place. So I feel like she needs to win this championship and have a good run with the championship. Otherwise it feels like it'd be a waste if she doesn't. Not to disrespect Alexa Bliss. I think Alexa Bliss is a good wrestler. I think she's really good at what she does as well. But I think Nia Jax needs this way more than Alexa Bliss does. So I'd like to see Nia Jax win. Hopefully she does win. I'm rooting for Nia Jax, but that could be I think that could be a disappointment. We'll see. But Nia Jax, I'm going for Nia Jax. Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali for the Cruiserweight Championship. I don't really follow the Cruiserweight that closely, so I don't really know who Cedric Alexander is or Mustafa Ali is. I'm just going to go with Cedric Alexander just because of reasons. The Usos versus the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. This should be an interesting match. I like Usos. I think they've stepped up a lot in the past maybe year or so. Their new gimmick is awesome. It suits them so well. I'm really liking what they do. The New Day kind of grown on me. They've been around for a few years now. When they started, they were kind of like annoying, but they've grown on me a little bit. I do like them. New Day. They're pretty cool, but I think in the end the Bludgeon Brothers are going to win this one. I think Bludgeon Brothers are going to be new SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and they're going to brutalize some people along the way. So that's what I think is going to happen. Bludgeon Brothers for the win. Women's Battle Royal. I do not have a complete list of every lady in the Battle Royal, but from the list that I do have, I would like to see Ruby Riott pick up the win, but I don't think she's going to. I think the Riott Squad need a major win. I think they've had some wins. But they certainly don't think they've had a major win, and they need a major win. For the type of group they are, they need a major win. And so yeah, Ruby Riott, I'd like to see her win, but I don't think she's going to. I think it's going to come down to Sasha Banks and Bayley. And I'll say Sasha Banks is going to win the Women's Battle Royal. Did I say Royal Rumble, by the way? I meant to say Battle Royal. I'm not sure. Did I say well, anyway, I went to say Battle Royal. The Men's Battle Royal, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Matt Hardy's a name that stands out. Woken Matt Hardy. Dolph Ziggler's another name that stands out as a potential winner. Baron Corbin, though. Here's the thing. Baron Corbin does bore me, but I think he does have a lot of potential to be something great. I know he's won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal before. But I think he's going to win it again. Dolph Ziggler could. Matt Hardy could. Well, anybody could when it comes down to it. But I think in the end, yeah, Dolph Ziggler, Matt Hardy, they kind of stand out to me. But I think in the end, Baron Corbin's going to pick up the win for the men's Battle Royale. All right, so that was my predictions for the WrestleMania 34 2018. Let me know what you think. What do you think of those predictions? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you have different opinions? The same opinions? What are your predictions? What are you looking forward to? What you're not looking forward to? Let me know. We'll see how right and wrong we are soon enough. Right or wrong, or both. We'll see. I don't know. But we'll see. Anyway, that is going to be all for now. So, guys, thank you for watching. No, let me do my ending properly. So, guys, if you like this video, give it a like and share it amongst your friends. If you did not like it, then give it a dislike and share it amongst your enemies. You can check out more videos over here, comedy channel over there. Subscribe and follow me around the web over there. Hit that notification bell as well. All links are in the description, but that is all for now. So, thank you for watching. And until whenever, if ever, Rusev Day.